Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, my name is Susie and I share my illustrations and my journaling process here on YouTube. I also have a Patreon where you can have all my illustrations for $10 a month. As you can tell, I lost my voice, so I won't be talking a lot in this one, but I wanted to share with you my illustrations for October. I couldn't do it for August because I chopped up my illustrations before I was able to share it with you, and I like to do it before I do, so I'm sorry about that, but let me get right into it. And right off the bat, I want to tell you that there is a lot of yellows and autumn colors in my October illustrations. So yeah, I also was of course inspired by Halloween. I know a lot of my followers or Patreons don't celebrate Halloween. At least that's what I think. I don't think everybody celebrates Halloween. So I tried to restrain myself from doing only Halloween related images, doodles, illustrations. And of course, I had to do some pencils because I love pencils. And here we go with the Halloween stuff, a lot of skulls, ghosts, and this one is still in progress. I feel like I have lots of blank space. I will be putting something there, not sure what yet. Halloween, and then I absolutely love to put little words on my pages, and that's what that is. These are my numbers, the days. Also, if you're familiar with my illustrations, then you know that I love typewriter fonts, so I did some of those. And if you're not into Halloween, some non-Halloween related numbers. And this is pretty much it. And now I'm going to be doing some journaling. So I am not awfully behind. Maybe I think I'm a week behind, which these days is kind of normal for me. And as usual, I already have the pictures and some illustrations on the page already. I like to at least do that. If I don't do anything else, at least have the pictures printed out, so when I fall behind, I don't have to figure out which picture belongs to what day. So yeah. On the 21st, I got my order from Hobonichi, so I already glued this in. I like this part, it acts as a little picture, so I'm going to glue this here, but I still want to leave some space to write, so I'm going to do this as an insert. I've been loving lately this grid washi. It's not the stickiest, but it works. I've been really into warm toned everything. As you saw, my illustrations are still printed on this vintagey type of paper that gives such a nice texture to my illustrations, or at least that's what I think. And since the pages in the Hobonichi are kind of off-white, they blend in way better. Okay. I also got a lovely happy mail from my family on this day, so I have a lot of pictures with the kids playing with the things that they got. Then on Friday I went to the library. I've been going to the library and I've been enjoying it so much. If I don't even find anything that I really want to take home, which is rare, I really love the smell of the library and the smell of old books. I don't know what it is, but I do love it, even though I don't read and I don't really have much time to read. That is why I try to pick up books that have pictures in it so I can just flip them through and admire the pages. Also, it helps me with being inspired since I do draw a lot. After I got all the books that I wanted, I kind of sat outside and enjoyed a little bit of nature. I didn't take my socks off, which I like to do, and just walk barefoot. Nature always has this power of just recharging me in an amazing way, but I didn't do that. What I wanted to mention though is this is the editing me, obviously. My voice is a little bit better, but I didn't realize how noisy the area is. Yes, I'm a little deaf now, but it's not my first time going to the library. But listening to the video and editing it, I did not realize how noisy the area is. Yes, it is in the city, but I never noticed this until I kind of lost my hearing, and now I'm listening through the headphones. The humming of airplanes and cars, it's just absolutely crazy. And I think because we live in the city, I live in the city, we don't realize how noisy it is because we live in it every day. I so want to move to the countryside, you guys, and I know I'm going to do it sooner or later because I need some peace. I do want to mention that I did pick out some really amazing book. I picked out a mythology book, some books for the kids, and I also picked out this book, this picture book about everything beautiful. And I even looked up this book on Amazon because I want to buy it. It is so inspiring. Not only the pictures, it's a picture book. The author illustrated herself. But something that I was already doing, she gets into it in real detail, just observing the little beautiful things in life we tend to overlook. Life is just so fast and busy. I remember when I used to work. Now I don't work in corporate America anymore. I don't have a regular 9 to 5. But I remember how I didn't have time for anything, especially after the kids were born. So this book kind of reminds you and gives you little exercises how to get back into slowing down and just observing the beautiful little things we overlook. On Saturday, the 23rd of September, as usual, we took the kids to ballet. Only my oldest is dancing, and finally she's 100% back to herself. Last week she was really out of it because she was getting over a cold and she didn't really want to dance, but she was feeling really good. She had a good time with her cousins. We went to the park. What else did we do? Yeah, we just had a really good time. We spent a lot of time in the park, and I love this one specific place that we usually go to. It has a lot of green space, and it has a gated little playground area where they can just like run and be free. I love to watch them interact with other kids and climb and just use up all their energy, because in the evening they're gonna sleep so good. So it's good for them and it's good for me as well. I, of course, took my little journal with me. I took the book that I borrowed from the library, The Little Beautiful Things, and I took my shoes off, took my socks off, had a little walk in the grass area while still keeping an eye on the kids. I really took a little breather. Even if I take 5 to 10 minutes to do these little things, it really energizes me. And then on Sunday, we had a really quiet time. It was kind of gloomy outside, so we kind of sat in the house pretty much the whole day. We just went outside to walk the dogs. I cooked, played with the kids, nothing extra did their hair, just prepared for Monday. And I've been preparing and observing and anticipating this full moon that happened just yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. Even though this apartment that we live in right now, it is so small and we're trying to get out of it for the longest time. I think for the past 1.5 years, we've been looking for another place to move because it's getting too small for the four of us. But it is so beautifully positioned where we have a lot of sunlight, and I also am able to observe moon rises and moon sets. So this super moon was really, really cool. Even though it got kind of cloudy when it was more on the top of the sky, but I kind of saw it rise. I did put a little clip at the end if you're interested. I stood there and filmed it for like 2 minutes and they sped it up, so I included a little clip right at the end. It was absolutely beautiful, and I also like to pass that on to my kids to always be observant of the sky and, you know, just the little things in this super fast world. Monday was nothing out of the ordinary. I think I'm gonna be slowly stopping with talking right here. Just to mention that I love to watch my kids' relationship develop. They fight a lot, just like any siblings, but most of the time they're just so helpful and loving towards each other. I enjoy watching them interact, so I take a lot of pictures. I try to capture a lot of pictures of them just helping each other, playing together. These are so beautiful memories for me. And I also want to add, since I'm already chatting and I'm in my flow of talking, on my last video that I posted about on my Hobonichi unboxing, there was a girl asking me about covers, but in my blabbering, I became clear to me why a lot of us invest in a nice journal, a nice cover. And maybe this is already crystal clear to you, but it kind of dawned on me because there's also a lot of, besides the nice comments and the compliments usually people get for these unboxing videos, there's also some little negative ones also asking the person, why are you buying all of this? Are you going to use all of this? Or why did you spend so much money on it? Why are you joining the rat race? Or I'm so glad I'm not in the rat race, and so on and so forth. Maybe you have seen it as well. And just to address it, these books that these little journals that we pick up every day and write in it, maybe not every day, but you do document your life, your little moments that are worth writing down or worth being remembered. These are going to be here even after you pass on. They're going to be picked up and read by the people that gonna be still alive, your kids, the future generation. And why not invest in something that you pick up every day and is going to be left behind as the book of your life? I mean, it is called Life Book, even if you're not using a Hobonichi. You are writing your book of life, your life book. So splurge, spoil yourself, get something that you really like to pick up every day. You're going to really enjoy writing in, and will be a joy for other people to pick up after you're gone and read about your life. So why not? You only live once, enjoy it, and invest in the things that you really like. So I know you guys don't feed into the negative stuff, but it's just, I wanted to say that. And with that, I am going to say bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you reached all the way at this point, thank you for sharing this time and space with me. I hope I inspired you to pick up your journal, maybe inspired you on how to do your page. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful October, and I see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.